Hey everyone, today I am recording my Munipals collection video. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I just have been busy with school, and I also don't really have any ideas on what to upload, so if you guys have any suggestions, put it in the comments below. Anyways, we're gonna get started with my Munipals collection video. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with my R110BA trains. Here is the first one. As you can see, 8th Avenue Express. And, yeah. Then I got my two other R110Bs. As you can see, I have two more. And now I'm going to move on to my R160A trains. Here's the first one, R160. And here is my second one. There's a big scratch on the side, but it's alright. Now we're gonna move on to my only R46A. You can see I also got a R32C train. This is a new version of the R32C, 8th Avenue local. I have two more. I believe these are from 2015. They're really huge. You can't really see. Also, they're just weird. But still, I have three R32Cs. I also have this R160E with round wheels. And yeah. Now that's it for my 8th Avenue line. Now we're going to move on to my 6th Avenue line. Okay, so now we're going to move on with my 6th Avenue line. So first we're going to start off with my R68A B train. You see 6th Avenue Express. Then I have a R68 D train. You can see 6th Avenue Express. Then I have two R46F trains, as you can see. Here it is. I'm not really gonna bother showing both since they're the same thing. Just gonna show it quickly. And yeah. Then I have a R160F train, as you can see. 6th Avenue local. And yeah. Then I have a R160M train. As you can see, 6th Avenue local. And yeah, that's it for my 6th Avenue line. Now we're going to move on to my Broadway lines. Okay, so for my Broadway lines, I have two R160N trains, although they're both different. So the first one is a Broadway Express R160N, and the second one is a Broadway local N train. So yeah. And then I have a R160Q train, Broadway Express. And I also have three R46R trains, as you can see. Let me just get them. I have three R46R trains. I have two new ones that I did unboxings for a few months ago. Two new R46R trains, and I also have a R46R train, another one, an old one. It's an older version. And lastly, I have a R160W train from like 2017. As you can see, because of the fat wheels. And yeah, that's it for my Broadway line. Now we're going to move on to my Brooklyn Queens Crosstown line. Alright, so for my Brooklyn Queens Crosstown line, I'm going to start off with my R68Gs. As you can see, I have a old one, speed up, and I have a new one. I bought it like a few months ago. And I also have two R46G trains. As you can see, two R46G trains. And yeah. Now we're going to move on to my L line. Alright, so for my Canarsie line, I only have one train, and that is my R143 L train. Alright, so for my National Street line, I have one R160J train, and I also have one R32J train, and yeah. I also got two R32Z trains. You can see they're both in pretty good condition. And that's it for my lettered lines. Now we're going to move on to all my numbered lines. Alright, so now I'm going to start off with my 7th Avenue line. So first I have this R62 one train, as you can see right here. There we go. It's R62 one train. It's a pretty old one. As you can see, it's very beat up. Broadway 7th Avenue local. I also got two more one trains. They're R142 models. You can see, I don't know what happened to the paint up here. It just fell off. Yeah. And then I have a R142 2 train and a R62 3. And that's it for my 7th Avenue line. Now we're going to move on to my Lexington Avenue line. Alright, so for my Lexington Avenue line, I have quite a lot, so yeah. First, I have these two R62 4 trains. Let's get that to focus a little bit better. Let me try to get it to focus. There we go. Here's the first one. And here is the second one. I got both of these for $5 a long time ago. Well, not that long, but still. It was a pretty good deal for those two. And over here, I have a R142 4 train. Or R142A, not too sure. And over here, I have a R142 5 train. It's an old logo, so yeah. You can see, old logo. Anyways, I have two R142A 6 trains. I'm trying to get it to focus. I can't focus it. Yeah, I can't get it focused. Trying to, there we go. So here's the first one. It's in good condition. And then I have my second one. And yeah. Lastly, I have these two R62A 6 trains. Both of these have fat wheels, and they also have the speakers. And yeah. Now we're going to move on to my Flushing line. Alright, so for my Flushing line, I have quite a lot of R62A 7 trains. As a matter of fact, I have 5 of them. Yeah. It's kind of hard to believe, but I have 5 R62A 7s. I'll show all of them one by one. So here's the first one. This one has a pinkish color to it, as you can see. And here's another one, another pinkish one. And here I have two purple ones. They're like in the middle of purple and pink. As you can see, one's very old. This was my first R62A7. And yeah, here's my second one. And here is my last R62A7. It's like 2015 one, I think it is. And yeah, it's like the last generation of R62A7s that were made. Yeah. Now I'm going to move on to my other 7 trains that I have. Oops, my bad. The next ones I have are my R188s. As you can see, Flushing Local and Flushing Express. These are the combined ones. I haven't planned on getting the new ones yet, so yeah. And here's my old R188 7 train, the older version. It's a dark purple one. And lastly, I have my 7 trains from the Nostalgia series, which is the R36 World's Fair, Bluebird, and the Redbird, the R33. And yeah, that's about it for my Flushing line. And that's about it for my Flushing line. Now we're going to move on to my shuttle line, or my 42nd Street shuttles. For this line, I got 2 old logo R62 S trains. As you can see, these are old logo, and yeah, I'm pretty sure these were actually from the original shuttle set. I didn't buy them myself. I got them from one of my cousins that had these lying around, and yeah, they ended up being old logos, which is pretty cool. And yeah, now we're going to move on to my extras, which is my work train and my other trains that I have from Munipals, mainly the commuter trains. Anyways, now we're going to move on to my work train. Anyways, for my work train, I have a locomotive, as you can see right here, the flatbed, and the rider car. I'm not even going to bother with the models because I am too lazy to remember the models. Anyways, now we're going to move on to my commuter trains. Alright, these are the last of my Munipals that I have. And here I have Long Island Railroad M7s, as you can see. Also, I also have some Metro North M7s. And lastly, I have these New Jersey Transit cars. This is the multi-level, and this is the Comet 5. And that's about it for my Munipals collection. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and goodbye.